Farpig here to talk about the month of the metal rat. I love talking about this month because I get to speak to a concern that we all have, and that's all the contradictions in life. And you know, there's a little secret about Chinese astrology too. It gives us contradictions all the time. And what I'm here to tell you today is that's not bad. That's just how life is. Life is complex, okay? Now, when I look at the rat is the first sign of the Chinese Zodiac. So it's associated with beginnings. But rat's a winter sign also. It rules the month of December. Winter is all about closings, not about beginnings. So here we have the first contradiction I want to talk about. What did we do? Do we end stuff or do we begin new stuff this month? Well, it is the end of the year. So sure, we do want to make sure everything is put to bed, maybe get our finances in order. It's not too late to get started doing our taxes, or at least getting the records together. So we do want to clean out things. In fact, speaking of cleaning out, you know, it's a tradition to throw something out for New Year's Eve to get ready for the new year. So it is about closure, but think about it. Planning, beginning a plan, or beginning to revise a plan. Planning is a rat thing. It's something you do during winter. It's still a beginning, okay? So we have beginnings. The holidays are coming. Yeah, I'm always busy this time of year. You probably are too. Well, beginning to get ready for the holidays is a beginning. So what we have to do is realize there's different ways to look at things. So Chinese astrology might say it's good for beginnings and it's good for endings, but that's not a contradiction. There's different things that need to be begun, different things that need to be finished. One thing I always like to do, is talk about the element, because the energy of the element is just as important as the animal sign. December is a metal month, and bang, we have another contradiction. Metal energy is solid, unyielding, cold. Well, the rat's natural energy is water. Water is also cold, but it's yielding. It's just the opposite of metal. So what energy do we go with this month? Do we be determined and hard, metal, or do we be flexible, like water? Again, my answer is both. Go with the contradiction. Make it work for us. Rat and metal actually are very harmonious. Metal is the most favorable element for the rat's water energy. Plus, metal is the element that's most closely associated with money. And rat is the sign that's most closely associated with being an entrepreneur, with starting businesses and making money. So those two go together, metal and rat. This could be a great time for making money. Another thing, this is a metal year. So we've got a metal month in a metal year. And we've got 6 metal days this month. Those could be really great opportunities for making money. But let me throw another contradiction at you. I keep saying it's so important to look at things in different ways. You cannot take one thing. I cannot take one thing that Chinese astrology says and that's it. Because if I look at something else, it might say exactly the opposite. So I said these triple metal days are good for making money. But, you know, I took a look at the Tongshu, the Chinese almanac, and guess what? 2 of those days are horrible for making money. The first triple metal day happens to be December 8th. It's a destruction day according to the almanac. So even though it's a triple metal day, the metal determination, stubbornness, if you will, is more likely to lead us into a financial disaster than into a money-making situation. So here we have a contradiction. The day's unlucky for money, and yet it's a triple metal day, which should be lucky for money. But we put the two together and we come up with a smart thing to do. Another triple metal day that's absolutely out for money is December 29th. That's a golden pig day. I mean, normally, golden pig, oh, lucky sign for making money. But not this one. The stars just aren't right. So we need to look at all the factors, not zero in on any one thing. Of course, you're probably tired of me saying which days are no good. You want to know which one you want to strike, okay? Well, the most favorable triple money day, where you want to make your big decision, your big investment, maybe take a little more risk than usual, is December 28th. It's the day of the metal dog. It's Tuesday, so it's a business day. So that all works out. Now, there's two other triple metal days that are decent for making money too. Thinking about December 18th and December 19th, the days of the metal rat and the metal ox. You know, the 19th, the day of the metal ox, is actually the day where we have soulmate signs. The ox is the soulmate sign to the rat, so could really learn something about job or finances or whatever on that day. So that could be another day that I would probably focus on myself. So let me get personal about December 18th. My son, the water rat, looked at the almanac, looked at this triple metal day and said, wow, he's going to do a limited release of his new website, goyboy.io, on December 18th. That's what you want to do. When you have these triple metal days, you want to schedule something that's important to you. There's one other day I'll mention, and that's December 9th. That's the day of the metal rabbit. Rabbit is not really so much associated with money and business. However, rat is a diplomat and a skilled negotiator. So even though it's not a great day for making money and business, if for some reason there's some negotiations, contract negotiations or whatever that you want to do, December 9th is a good triple metal day, the metal rabbit. So hopefully I've given you some ideas here on when you might want to take some decisive action and cleared up some confusion about contradictions. Let's live with contradiction. That's part of life. We can make it work for us. So I don't get all sad when Chinese astrology comes up with conflicting advice, advice that actually goes in two different ways. I just have to figure out what's the time and the place to use each of those energies. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you have a good holiday season and make some money this month. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please hit the like button, and if you want to hear more, subscribe. Appreciate your tuning in.